might spill it here, but we'll get to that later.
Oh.
So, all right. So why I left SMOSH.
Clickbait, motherfucker.
Dude. All right. But I'm actually going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. And you just went.
I know. I'm licking my lips like I saw
right.
a fucking stack of ribs. I was
Okay.
like,
So we got a little bit of tea, but also like just some real ass shit. Some real ass shit.
Yeah.
So, okay. So some people watch SMOSH. I know a lot of like JK, like David fans and stuff, but there was a video that we put out. We filmed in December, I want to say of 2017.
Yeah.
And so SMOSH people, it's this video where we're like, thank you for watching SMOSH. It's just like, it's really cringy, but I had to like let them know like what the video was. Okay. So it was like that video. And in the video, they lined up all of the cast in the front, and then they were putting staff, like the whole staff of SMOSH in the background, and we kind of were like in Christmas Carol formation, right?
Yeah.
And so the cast was lined up first, and so we were sitting there for about 20 minutes while they lined everyone up. And I had this revelation because I was sitting there, and I was surrounded by, I want to say there was about 11 or 12 people in the cast at the time. I was looking around, and I was like, these are some good-looking, talented, funny kids.
Yeah.
And there's 12 of us. And we're not all going to make it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just some real shit. And I had to step back for a second. And I was like, it's ambitious to think that even one of us is going to make it and be successful in this field, battling it out with everyone in Los Angeles. And so I asked myself 3 questions, basically. I was like, do I have the connections to make it out here in LA? Do I have the drive to be the top of the entertainment industry? And, do I have the skill to do so? And like this was all happening in that video, like before the video was shot. Cause I was like deep in it because I was like, damn, and I was like, well, I've lived in LA for a year, so I definitely don't have the connections. Mm-hmm. I've been a gamer for like 10 years. I've just been coasting, and this opportunity fell on my lap. I wasn't out here like going and get it. I haven't been putting out content for years and, dreaming of having my name in lights. So I didn't have the drive. And then on top of that, I haven't perfected my comedy as a craft, and I've never tried to do so. I find myself to be entertaining, but I'm not necessarily an entertainer. So for me to go across the board and say no to all 3 of those questions was really enlightening, because I was like, I don't think that this is going to be my industry. I don't think that this is for me. And, if I do become successful in it, I'm not going to take that away from someone who is fighting for it and has been fighting and dreaming for this for their whole life.
Well, you're a really nice person. I don't even think about it like that. I'm like, listen, I got all this opportunity. I'm going to take this from some motherfucker. And guess what? You didn't jump on it, stupid bitch.
I just knew that it wasn't my top priority. And another thing about me is you got to stick to your values. And my values tell me that I have to be the best at what I'm doing. I have to be excellent. It's very important for me to be, in the top 5% of what I'm doing.
Are you Japanese? Like, what are you doing? I have to be excellent. I have to be humble.
I must be.
If I don't become excellent, I have to kill myself with a seppuku, a sword to the stomach.
And that's what it was, because like you don't. Some people. How do I explain it? Like, I'm very competitive.
Okay.
I'm very, very competitive. So if I'm in the top 45 percentile, which is a sustainable entertainment career, you're still successful. You're still making money. You're still making moves. I'm not happy with myself. I have to do better. And to enter a field that I'm not really in control of my success was kind of scary to me. And it just wasn't my jam. I wasn't about it. Yeah. So after I realized that was in 2017, I started trying to look for ways within the company to build my resume, because I wanted to stick out in LA. I wanted to make it work. And I had like a boss that was like, oh yeah, well, I can help you career path into marketing. Well, like weeks or months in, I realized that wasn't happening. So I started trying to create shows that I could put on my resume. Mm-hmm. And I made I made one show that was like kind of funny, whatever. And then I came out with this court parody show that did insanely well. The channel went from getting like 200,000 views per video to like this series was getting 1 million, like consistently. Oh, wow. Yeah. People loved that shit. And so I was really excited about it, and I was like, damn, I can put this on my resume. I'm producing and show running. And so right before the company shut down, I was in the middle of getting this really fucking fantastic survival Survivor style game shows approved, where it was just all the castmates and we were gonna start boating each other off over shit. It was like drama, it was games, it was funny. It was so good. It got greenlit. We were starting to figure out where to put product placement and stuff like that. This shit was happening. And then the company shut down. Like out of nowhere. I was a little nervous at first because my resume was not where I wanted it to be. I thought that I had like another year there, and they told us we're not getting paid. We're not getting paid severance. We're not getting paid out for the next 2 months. And on the Wednesday that I was told this, we were told we may not have even been getting paid for Monday and Tuesday that we had just worked because the CFO had quit. It was just out of left field. So like my brain went into like panic mode, and it was like, all right, what do we do? I went home. I wrote the fucking resume the day we got that letter, and I started looking. And then about the first week that I started looking, so I would say this was around like November 6th, okay? The first week I started looking, I realized, okay, I have a producer resume. I went onto this website to like look for producer things, and the